Hello and welcome back to this channel. I have returned to you today to present some of the cool features that I wish I had known earlier in PowerPoint. That should be more than enough commentary, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this is by far the coolest feature that I have ever heard of in PowerPoint. You can find this feature in the Insert tab over here. You can click on it and it opens an entire library from which you can pick the model that you want. There are all kinds of categories and you can even search by name. Now, I want to pick one from the cats and dogs folder, so I open it and pick what I want by clicking on it and pressing on Insert. And of course, you can turn the model around and reposition it however you like. Now, keep in mind that you can apply the morph transition to the slides to create an animation. All you have to do is duplicate the slides, position each model differently, select all slides and give them the morph effect. Now play the show presentation and you have created an animation. Next up is add-ins. The idea comes as simple as it sounds. You open a tab from which you can choose a feature and you can add it to the app. If you don't find what you want in here, you can always press on Add More and look for more. I'm gonna pick out the Symbol app feature and look at what it does. I can look up different symbols and signs and add them into the slide. Finding images can be a pain, especially when there are watermarks on them. So when I go to pictures and see the stock images button, I kind of wish someone had told me about it sooner. So what it is basically a library full of pictures. You can find a huge variety of photos through it, and just like the models, you can click on one and insert it. And now with the icons. If you have seen the previous video, you probably already know what they are. You can insert them from the stock icons library, and they are cool because you can resize them without ever being worried about any inconvenience such as pixelation. They are scalable after all. Even more, you can split its parts by doing convert back into shape and edit each part of it individually, changing colors, resizing, repositioning, you name it. Now, we're all familiar with shapes that you can add and how you can edit them. But did you know about this? By going to Shape Format and going to the Merge Shapes option on the left side, you can merge shapes together. You have to select multiple objects at the same time and have them overlap one another to use it. And it doesn't matter how many you have, they will merge depending on their positions with union. Now, another way to do this is by pressing on subtract instead. You can say that it's the opposite of union, even though it just removes parts of the shape for a change. With that, we've come to the end of the video. Make sure to interact with this video and drop us a subscribe if you're interested in keeping up with what's coming up next.